You know, just like in Hearthstone on YouTube, there's no way to have fun. Fucking 3 votes I got. I even put pictures in. I put effort. I put more effort. I clicked more buttons than the fucking audience that YouTube gave me. Like, excuse me. Yeah. I fucking hate YouTube sometimes. Most of the time. But I love hating it sometimes. Until I make my own version of YouTube and I just cut their balls off. But until then, there's that.
There's one thing this video needs. Hello, friends, it's me.
It needs Sniper Wolf. Well, kind of. We need 3 more eliminations. The 3 S's, am I right? The 3 super duper losers have to be kicked out. We have 13 people to choose from. So the other ones either got eliminated or transcended into their positions, but 3 more to go. And these ones are tough. Because, you know, the leftovers. You kind of don't want to do anything with them, but it is what it is. It may be something going to get eliminated naturally, right? That is the hopes and dreams I have. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to recreate the whole thing using these buttons. Normally, I would just have a saving system and all kinds of weird things. Like, I could potentially, like, even switch these buttons into something else. I don't know, man. That would be cool, though. Changing the color of the button. Because it means different functionality sometimes. But yeah, guys, this is the finale. After this, there's a bonus round, actually. Because not everything is set in stone. There's one more thing that has to be done. And I actually mentioned in probably the first video. There's a lot of ambiguous positions. So I'll show you. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with body or combat? This is just me. I took seats. You know, imagine in a movie theater, I'm so fat, I take up the entire row. Or I'm so rich, I just, like, bought up the entire row so nobody sits next to me. But I still have to, like, sit someone down next to me anyways. So I will be able to decide who is the most appropriate person for that special position that I'm occupying. Like, shop, like, you know... Arias 4 is sort of close to another idea as well, of like, yeah, it's nobody's seat, to be honest. Ari has her own seat, Victoria has her own seat, but technically, if there's one person outside of top 100, you know, and they just kind of like gonna come together, right? It's weird. This one is weird. I probably don't have to touch these, because it's just a very, very special one that cannot be replaced with a person. The waning pop, would that be the seed? So we're gonna investigate stuff like this. It's and figure out the rules. Like, what am I gonna replace for sleep? I dreamt about all the big people. And the most linked... Okay, that's not the right button. Jax Phelps, man. I already forgot his dream. There's a lot of people I dreamt about, by the way. Crazy. Is there anyone outside that I would want to add in because I dreamt about them? See, that's the problem. Maybe Vsauce, dude. That's kind of cool. Vsauce had a really fucking good shot at me in the dream. Like, that was crazy. That was memorable and powerful. I would probably give Vsauce a seat. Just to leech on that power. And potentially, like, when I show the numbers, I will not show Vsauce number because that would be embarrassing. I'm just saying. But well, we'll see. We'll see. So there's going to be a bonus round. I'm just giving a heads up. And now I still have to summon all the 13. The magical 13, bro. By the way, these polls, there's no general consensus. There's no general trend. There's nothing, guys. Everyone's clicking different buttons, bro. Except for this one. Who's top G? Me. Except you can't see it, so it doesn't fucking matter, unfortunately. Will that help? There we go. See, Andrew Tate is not top. Okay, he is top G. Also, I just wasted so much time doing that. I guess Andrew Tate is top G, unfortunately. But you will never know. Well, I have 53% votes. So please help me be the top G, bro. It's important for humanity. Yeah, all of a sudden when you have a choice between good and bad, like actually good and bad, then oh shit, I have to like choose that person. Yeah. But when you have a choice between an NPC and a good person, then you're just like, well, NPC is a good person though, because I know he's a good person. And I don't know what you doing, bro. And it's like, fuck you. Now it's a relatability contest. Anyways, I am full of shit, alright, that people throw at me. I just take it, you know, I have to deal with it. I just pretend that it's valuable. Someone's gonna need it. So I will always complain about it. That's my style. Being poor and complain about stuff. I love this matrix so much, I have to like summon it again. Here is me. I'm a poor person and I complain about it and I'm very angry all the time. Alright? And then there is but, you know, like, oh, he's like, well, thumbs down. You know, oh, wow. I hate you, actually, as well. Because you hate other people. But then I'm like, but there's more people who are rich, completely careless, don't give a fuck about you at all, wouldn't fucking talk to you, just turn a blind eye no matter what happens to you. They're just rich, ignorant, and annoying, and they just, you know, they have been called NPCs for a good reason, and I'm just like calling it out as it is. And they don't give a fuck about you. So just double check who deserves that dislike button, you know, just make sure you put it in the right place. You actually like choose between something. You compare things, right? I'm angry, but like I might not be angry when I'm happy, when I receive respect once in a while, which it's a magical moment when that happens. But that happens like, it's like nuggets of gold, you know, like I'm digging through dirt and shit, through dead carcasses of humanity. And I find like tiny, twinkly fucking gold dust that's sort of like, I still can't sell it. I don't know what to do with it. I can't, how do I go from here? You know, I found a twinkly little shit. It's garbage to me. But, you know, I know it's kind of valuable at the same time. I found something. You know, I'll keep digging, I guess. I'll keep working on it. So, that's my life, guys. As a YouTube CEO, unfortunately. Like, literally, 99% of people on YouTube are just profit-motivated, just money-grabbing idiots, or attention-grabbing idiots. It's all profit. I want to like live a better life, right? I will take profits to some extent, and now I'll be like, fucking stop, guys. Stop promoting me. I don't need promotion. I can show you plenty of creators that could need some help, right? And I will evaluate, assess their morality, if they're greedy or not, and we'll see how we can help them, right? That's my job, bro. My job is not to fucking crank in profits and open my pockets for everything. I have a big heart for people. That's why I feel when I am disrespected instantly. Actually, I feel it because I know when people make arguments or not. If you don't make arguments, like, you haven't actually said anything, you just, like, spit in my face, and I'm like, okay, cool. What was that about? Is that a part of a conversation? You spitting in my face? You being angry back to me? Was that important? I'm trying to be, like, nice to people and ask the simple, is that important? Can I do the same thing to you and it's not gonna escalate, you know? I'm just trying all sorts of things. But obviously, if you haven't done the work, you're just out of control, a miserable person. And you're gonna support the NPCs and eventually become one whenever you have the chance. And it's pretty sad, but hey, fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Anyways. So yeah, like, of course you can't please anyone. That's the moral. No, you can't please everyone, but at least you can start by pleasing yourself. So obviously staying angry is not the best way to live life. So it becomes a problem that I have to deal with. It's just a cycle, you know. I get angry, I have to become happy again. And I waste my happiness on this disturbing people who just misplaced the dislike button, decided to dislike me instead of one of their own people. I just need a simple thing, a human sacrifice. No, I just need a respect, obviously. Respect. Anyway, so that's a quick rant, but the idea behind this button mashup is going to be just simple value. I will just add any points for any value that I find as quickly as possible. We're probably like gonna think about every single individual for 5 minutes, gonna look in their into their stuff for 5 minutes and just think about what value they're gonna provide and how much. And if there's an outlier that I don't feel that they're gonna be providing value, then I have to kick them out. And there has to be 3. Now, I can probably squeeze one of them in if no one stands out, just 2 stand out, but 2 are just guaranteed, just by statistics, I would say. 2 of them just gonna get kicked out for sure. Alright, so let's see which ones. Which ones I can't tolerate. I can already feel like, you know, Eric Debate, I don't know, man. Annoying Orange, I put him, you know, in this category of, like, weird things. But we have to, like, double check. Alright? Double check every channel, but first mentally check. Let's see it. Everything gets a timer, and I meditate on every single person. Thinking about them for kind of 5 minutes, maybe 200 seconds. Okay, I've decided it's going to be 100 seconds. Air Debate. I mean, I do respect his work. I have to admit. And he's still pumping stuff out. It feels wobbly, unfortunately, but it's something I can actually consume right now. So he has something I can hold on to, right? Because back in the day, he didn't have that. He just changed kind of like in front of my eyes for this year specifically. And I just have general respect for, like, attacking science, because it's unscientific to just trust authorities or be an authority and just spit facts as if, like, they're just a given thing because we did research and stuff. Like, it's weird. We have to relax all these idiots just throwing information around. or believing in authority. It's just pointless. Also, it's just fun waiting until like the whole NASA operation is just gonna break down and disappear because it's literally going that direction. It's just gonna fall off a cliff. Like if there's an edge to the world, NASA is gonna be the first one to just fall off the edge. It feels like natural, bro. All right, Paul Watson. I'm realizing I don't respect Paul Watson that much. That his content doesn't actually stand out. Like just being this news vomiting thing on the right side and having your own personality to just vomit out constantly, like this satirical position of like, oh look, they're doing this and this and this and that. Wow. There's no solution behind it. There's no true empowerment. There's no connection to the rest of the community or anything. But he does give great insights to what's going on, like a great summary of what's going on. Even if it's just outrageous stuff. But it can definitely trigger me to like think about stuff or morality in general. There's more to explore here, so I can't really like leech off Paul Watson by thinking about him because my morality is so low when I watch his videos. I don't necessarily like want him around, but at the same time I do learn a lot potentially. And I made a lot of bullshit videos surrounding like LGBTQ. Like he inspired a lot of that shit, which is interesting, but at the same time, if you inspire too much bullshit, you're the one fucking opening the tap of bullshit, and I don't, just close it. Don't open. There's demons in there, bro. Relax. Run. Stop it, man. Holy shit. At some point, it's just better to ignore. All right, let's switch to Poppy. When I feel like I've spent enough time, but 100 seconds is kind of the norm. So the timer is just for me. It's not really a time limit. Yeah, I think Poppy's a tough person to crack now, but almost every single girl that starts off strong, they just kind of fall into this darkness, and it just never seems to end, right? I still have a lot of hope for these girls to like transform into something more natural and more powerful. But it's tough. It's really weird. And like, just like what you can criticize Sniper Wolf, you can criticize almost every single YouTuber woman that fell off into this darkness. So there might be some like material that will enlighten the situation, because Poppy is this mysterious person that sort of can express herself in memes. That's really powerful. But the question is she still doing that? Right? Well, we're going to answer it. So far, she seems to be safe. Yeah, I do feel like I kept Mr. Who's the Boss in the back burner. And I was constantly contemplating, should I just kick him out? Because like it's a lot easier to do that. The problem with like tech channels is that they don't really have anything to offer me. You know, even the entertainment is like, it becomes generic after a while. I did like, to some extent, all the generations of things, looking back into the past. He's technically just doing rewind of technology himself sometimes. That's pretty nice. By the way, next year, I will have all the pictures of people, all sorts of things, so the reference is obvious. Because I already have, you know, a picture of Sniper Wolf. That's pretty good. Kind of. You wouldn't know. You just wouldn't know, though. But you would be impressed, I would think, if you saw pictures instead. It would be cool. There's a lot I can do. I like it that way. Empowering, to say the least. But, I mean, that's the real technology I care about, like software. Mr. Who's he doesn't really work with software. He does look into like the outside shell of like how phones handle applications, but that's not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. What a toughie. The toughie, we're gonna look into their content and maybe something flashes in my head and I'm like, oh, there's more things that I missed out on. So I will just jump into their content. But generally, I think that's just an overview of every single, it's like ultimate judgment. It's crazy, bro. And it's like, it's that packed. Like the package of 100 people in a YouTube Rewind is gonna be just a movie already. Don't worry about it. If we do the math and everyone gets 30 or like 20 seconds, it's 30 minutes length YouTube Rewind. If I just give 20 seconds to these people to present themselves, 20 fucking seconds, bro. That's like 3 wines. You know, oh, wine. That's like third of a short. Normally a short is a 20-second thing. So, you know, present yourself with a short. Congratulations. Good luck on the YouTube Rewind. It's just a bunch of shorts. But it has to hit hard. It has to hit fast. So I don't have much space there. It has to be a 30-minute video and feel like a movie the whole way through. Something that people can actually watch and not complain about how fucking hateful I am or some bullshit like that. All right, let's keep going. John Stoselina. Let's go. There's no way John Stossel doesn't make it through. All right, there's just no way. This guy is just amazing. He needs to retire from YouTube in the most spectacular fashion. You know, maybe he just fucking does vlogs. Like, just fucking relax, old man. We're all passionate. We should all be passionate, like looking into this guy's passion for capitalism and just making videos and just serving the public. But like, great, like we have to double check if he should retire or not, because he's really holding on to, like, he really wants us to do a good job, and it's pain, dude. It's pain. You know, at some point we have to like pick up on where he left, and I haven't seen a clean, well done channel where like every single like statement and news thing is like a music video for me. Like I can watch. It's such a smooth ride. It's epic stuff. Like John Stossel is not going anywhere. I'm almost tearing up thinking about it. I mean, I can press the golden buzzer, and we're doing it right now. Yeah, it's so important to not lose your innocence. It's so crazy. I'm talking about myself more or less, because in order to like truly be a proper human being, you have to be joyful and playful. It's the most important part. To not take things too seriously when you don't have to. You know, if I don't, I can just move. I can find freedom whenever I want to do whatever I want. Orange. Well, that. All right, let's meditate a little bit. And now I'm tearing up because Orange stuck around for way too long. Similar amount of time as like Rebecca Black, and having the OG YouTubers or Orange YouTubers in YouTube Rewind, it's kind of extremely relevant to me. Now, is it always gonna hit the spot for people? Again, Orange has to be respected a little bit more. And the whole idea is like just playing with characters and how it turns into just a never-ending mess. And it's always like different. There's something always going on. Obviously, it could evolve a little bit better somehow, but it's already pretty good. It's pretty good. It has a bright future at least, and it haven't stopped for years and years. I mean, I stopped watching Orange for a few years until I'm like, shit, this fucking slamming still. I'm like, it was cringe for the most part, but it's usually cringe because you don't actually allow yourself to jump into the water. You see the pool of water and it's cringe because you can't. You think you can't swim, you think you can't handle it. You think it's for children or whatever. It's also close to just getting a golden buzzard for me. I mean, it's crazy. A bit too emotional. The thing that makes it so emotional, and I'm like, fucking... I Justine is right there. Well... He might not be an orange, but he's definitely a fucking onion. The funny thing about Justine, I can't judge her because, well, I mean, it's also an OG YouTuber and has been entangled in some weird shit and probably has a history of things. And I don't, I would like to dig deeper. I haven't actually fully explored her channel at all. Like Mr. Who's the Boss, it's a completely different vibe. And I think she's pretty high up there. Like, she can literally spit Mr. Who's the Boss just by default. Obviously, that's because she's a woman. And she mesmerizes me with those iPhones. I mean, eyes, not... You get the eye. I mean, since Orange has transcended, like, Justine should be pretty close in doing the same thing. Yeah. Pokemon. Again, I have to remind you guys, I'm uncensored. I have no feeling of support or importance. I just know that I hold the crown properly, right? But in terms of like social pressure, like what are they gonna think if I'm gonna kick them out? I'm not sure what to do with Pokemon because she's not that relevant to me. But she's very hot, I guess. So I guess I can just, instead of arguments, I just remember like the hottest things she did. Yeah. Can I do that? Is that it? And maybe the friendships she has. Because it's a weird way you have to think about women. Very weird approach. The connections with other streamers, like, it's a thing. So there's a lot to unpack here as well. But we'll see. Like, these points are going to be very solid. Whoever has the lowest points, we're going to double check and kick them out, unfortunately. All right. Leah, also very similar case, but also similar to Poppy's case. It's just weird, but also connected to Jewel indirectly. It's crazy. There's a whole pool of YouTubers basically kind of like in that friendship group. But somehow Jewel and Leah don't really mix. Even though they were kind of probably in the same React video even. I don't even know, man. Because they definitely appeared in the React. Yeah, they were. Leah was reacting to Rebecca Black stuff. So Leah just kind of like is in the same pool of people that would give Jewel tremendous amount of like powers in general. So she has potential even after losing all her powers to probably just like, oh, you're 18 and you can have sex now. Oh, you want to make music videos before you have sex? Okay, that's cool. Oh, now you're just a slut. Oh, now you're just a fat person with drug addiction problem. Oh, now you're trying to heal yourself. Okay, that's interesting. She is trying to like fix her life, and everyone's hoping for the best. All right, I don't have no expectations. I'm also just hoping for the best. All right, but to have expectations, it's too much for me to handle. All right, because I don't want to see people break. But there's usually plenty of hope that they can turn things around in a different way. If they have failed in life, they probably can't just return back to normal, return back to cute, innocent phase. It's very difficult. But they can at least contribute to society in some tremendous way, right? Tell their story or some bullshit like that. Like learn actual skills that society needs to resonate with. So she's fine. She's fine. And the sex appeal is not always supposed to be #1 priority, guys. Actually, it is. We're just gonna look into her old videos, and that's how we're gonna do it. The Gurunext style, the rewind style, the sex appeal 100%. Alright, so Blackpink. Can we murder Blackpink properly? Alright? Because we gotta kick it out. We just have to. It wouldn't be a meme if we don't kick it out, though. Come on. I hate their music. We have to kick it out, right? No, it's too hard, though. The level, the status that they have, I still have to like drain it to the floor, fully explore it and understand it, and potentially something will break within me. Well, is what it is. I don't know. Seems pretty safe so far. It's the Poké not feeling safe. I don't like Pokemon right now. Alright, it's not a trendy thing. So I don't know what can save her. Interesting. Kira. Also put her in the list of. Do you want to kick her out? 3 voters. Can you kick Kira out? Yeah. I mean, would Pokey and Kira would lose points for this? For the public vote? I don't know, because I don't hear the reasons. I just wanted to play around with this polling thing. What if I added pictures? Would people start clicking buttons all of a sudden? No, because YouTube doesn't fucking promote that. Like, YouTube... I'm just, like, slowly realizing, like, no one can actually build websites. Like, we can build AAA titled games, shooters that work, 3D, dimensional fucking worlds, Minecraft, bro. Like, we can destroy every single block that spawns. A creeper spawns and we can fucking kick his ass. But we can't build a proper fucking website that has features, you know? It's just like, oh, you want to watch video? I give you video. Oh, wait, let me load for 20 seconds. Oh, here's an ad while you wait for the video. Okay, oh, wait, we have to wait for 10 more seconds. Oh, something crashed, bro. What are you doing? Fucking YouTube, bro. Oh, you want to participate in the polls? I don't know what that means. Is that North Pole or South Pole? That's what happens when you ask for, you know, be a part of a YouTube community. Is that North Pole, South Pole? It's very cold down here. See, that's the funny thing, that when I put a poll up, we literally know who's gonna get kicked out. We just know. But not really. I'm gonna give them a chance. I don't have much to say about Kira, because even though I explored her little Thunderman's adventure and she's kind of back onto it, I'm not excited about it. I'm like, wow, you all guys have superpowers. I can't relate to that, but cool. Where's the porn parts? Because every Disney show in it is just can be translated into porn, though. But she is pretty hot. She just doesn't wear anything hot, so in the show. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, but we're gonna make of it somehow, something, or just kick her out. Technically, I mean, the moment we hit 1 hour on this video, that's ding dong, my friends. It's game over. I have to make my final decision. Now, of course, to make things fair, I have to like visit every single person in an equal manner. So if we do a round 2, we have to visit again. All right. The Marine Hawkson. I have to double give his name because it's really relevant, guys. This guy fucking blew my mind with his music. And he just fucking nails it most of the time. He pumps out a lot of music too. Like, it's kind of unusual. But with music, it's a little bit different, right? With music, you have to make it on my playlist. I'll give 2 points for each, right? No, just 1, because there's a lot. There's like 9 results. Nine results. There's more to explore. He's also connected with other cool artists. So that's very nice. And just like, again, generally, he can just show how the real music sounds like and not fucking Marshmello or Alan Walker. Absolute garbage. Hey, look. Am I excited about Marshmello, bro? Wait. Either Marsh or Mellow. I don't even know his name anymore. I know Walker's name. He's almost at 1,000. Congratulations, guys. I'm so proud of you. Here's a weird flex of a person who I fucking listen to. Still golden, by the way. So, that's that. And then there's this guy that sort of relates. And if Griffin is up there, Hoxa has to also be up there. He just has to. And maybe there's a lot more to uncover because like there's this underground music making world, right? And he's also connected to Magic. Technically, you know, Magic probably has to like step down and just give the floor to whoever they spawned, because it all started with Magic. All right. Hoxa is linked by 10%, and I appreciate that. I think Magic can just step down. All right. Elimination number 1 is gonna happen. The thing that nobody voted for some reason, but I did, because I'm realizing it's too crowded in here, and Hoxa can carry a burden for 2 entities all at once. Bye-bye. There's something in there that I didn't... See, the problem with Magic is that there's more to it, potentially. It's also hidden potential. It's very hidden potential, and a lot of it. So now no copy is also pretty close. Like, it has even more points, right? But why did I eliminate no copy? Because most of it is garbage. The channel itself is like garbage. And I don't want to listen. When I put Magic tracks in and I just play the playlist, like, it's actually like smooth ride. But with no copyright sounds, like it's absolute garbage. On average. And I don't like that. It's like listening to Billboard. Like, oh yeah, Billboard has a little bit of Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, the pop stars, fucking Miley Cyrus sometimes shows up. and then a bunch of rap and country songs. Like I don't if your fucking list of songs is 90% garbage and 10% of like, yes, I knew about it already, then it's useless to me. All right. So no copyright sounds, unfortunately, is pretty useless because people are gonna use the good songs anyways in their own videos. They're gonna find the good stuff themselves. I don't even have to do that. Like, it's the most popular channel. Just to steal things, I guess. So I don't think I'm eliminating anyone. The magic has to like stand for itself somehow. Next round, and the final round, 11 left to take the judgment pill. Let's do it one more time. This time I'm watching like 5-10 minutes of their content just to get an idea if I'm missing something, if they grip me with something, or they tell me something cool that I just have to give a point for because it's cool. I immediately saw this, and I knew I have to click for that one. He created so many memes, just Neil deGrasse Tyson being pulled in, reeled in, of like the big chunky fish of science. But I don't think he represents anything. He's just a dummy. A science dummy, a fucking actor. All right, let's just jump into one of these cool videos. I would probably like watch one of his like meme things, more compact, but it has to like be very generic. Mystery of gravitation. Let's do that one. Yeah, this is the greatest mystery. I even have to like show it the slinky effect of like the gravity is not pulling down the slinky altogether. Instead, somehow it pulls from the top. So no, the slinky is just simply falling, you know, because it's a more dense object. It just makes more sense that way. And this is where science just kind of falls down on its face, and we just laugh at it. Haha, science, get the fuck out of here, science. Kick him in the balls. Oh wait, that also works, because they have a lot of balls in there. Earth is a ball, apparently. I love flat Earth, dude. This is awesome. Okay, I had enough. This is decent. He's probably safe. There's definitely something brewing, right? It's gonna hit the doorstep at some, and this fucking flies around on the right wing. You know, talk piece of like, yeah, this is growing, guys. But at the same time, it is whatever you put your attention to is gonna grow. What you have to actually grow is like real opposition, and this is just not it. You know, because I still, you know, having doubts of like, okay, is this good? But at some point, I will be able to crush this and eliminate it. And it does spawn deep discussion on like sexuality and how it's supposed to be done. Again, I can grow a very special thing called virginity, boys. I can just remind people they will die from incels. The moment incels rise, they don't give a fuck about you, because they never gave a fuck about with anyone, you know. So they just gonna rise up and murder everyone. And when I say that, I mean, you have no idea what they can do. You must understand, like, the government can just fuck off. The military can fuck off. You don't understand what the most frustrated people in society can actually do to the rest of the world. What demons they can actually spawn. I'm just a simple fucking humble farmer, my friends. And I've seen plenty of demons that can be summoned at will, at my farts. And I tend to not to do that because I'm a nice person and I want to hold a YouTube CEO crown instead. Except some people are just as powerful, just they want blood and gore to happen in society if you fucking step aside and disrespect the non-sexuality sort of, you know, movement Non-sexuality movement, my friends. Don't step in their territory, because they don't fucking have sex just enough to shoot you in the face instantly and not ask any questions. Like, you stepped in my territory, you fucking boom, bang. We don't know these people. I don't know these people. I just know the sexual frustration exists. People are lonely, and people can be weaponized with a fucking snap of fingers. A war can start. With this in mind, I mean, that's a pretty big speech, right? That's what Paul Watson does to me. He fucking triggers me into a fight mode. Because people are ignorant just enough to crawl around and trying to take over and plant some flags when I'm lonely, and I know a lot of people are lonely, and we can't rise up until we can. Until there's enough frustration and you encroach into our territory, until we fucking start uniting just by a miracle of coincidences, of a set of domino effects. You know, I can raise my voice and all of a sudden it might go viral and people, you know, resonate with that. Imagine that, what would happen? What kind of people would rise up? The level of frustration that people would have. It's insane, bro. Keep your head on your shoulders. Let's see how... That's a Mr. Beast challenge, by the way. You get $10,000 if you can keep your head on your shoulders and still have pronouns. You know, like, I'm just saying. And not because you're wrong, it's just the frustration that you're dealing with, the jealousy of people, of like, you have things and you're just wasting your life, so might as well let us finish it. Let us finish you off, little piece of shit. You know, that is the frustration that we wield. And I don't think you can counter that. This is just so difficult. It's very difficult. Because your self-esteem has to, like, make you stand up for yourself, first of all. And if you just weak and you fall down like a little random Karen effect, you know, oh, I have been attacked, I fall down now. I believe that. I believe you fall down. I'll just send wolves, you know. I will not do any crime. I'll just randomly unleash wolves onto the streets while you're falling down and stuff. Good luck. As you can see, the world is dark. All right? The world is filled with darkness. Even Blackpink is kind of like darkness. We do need technology to survive. Do we need streamers? We need music. Again, these kind of like in the lower tier. Pokey's in the lower tier. All right, let's see where Poppy is. What is the most popular thing she done recently besides the ones that I know of? So Mean. Interesting. Oh, the prediction of fucking Corona, bro. It's not a coincidence, by the way. It is definitely filled with mystery and stuff, but her music is not, like, outrageous, even though her appearance is now outrageous in comparison. And maybe that was like a well-crafted act, you know, because the world is not like unicorns and rainbows. It wasn't from the very beginning anyways. So it just kind of like turned into like more realistic view that's a little bit too disgusting, so it just keeps going up and down. And hopefully that means there's hope. There's hope that things will normalize even more and more. It's kind of tough. Yeah, how do you express yourself when you fall off popularity? You can do whatever you want, and technically you're going to do dark things, but to some extent someone is going to pull you back up because they care about you and you don't want to be stuck in self-deprecation for too long. You just don't want to do that. Next. I hate when people bring up quality as just one aspect of, like, the videos themselves have to be high quality. The performance of uploading videos can also be high quality. The thumbnails can be high quality, and if you upload a bunch of videos in general. Just ideas can be high quality. There's so many things that can qualify for high levels, you know, and entice people to be interested. If you're just a generic YouTube channel, I don't think you're high quality ever. It doesn't matter how high you're gonna get, unless you do fun things, right? Unless you explore a little bit more and stretch out your boundaries, which Mr. Who's the Bot has to do. We're gonna watch some shorts. Just to enable shorts, I have to do some weird shit. I probably have to use another browser for this, which is congratulations, Mr. Who's the Boss. Shorts are definitely a thing.
Yeah, I do care. Ridiculous. It's 40 hours if you have active noise cancellation.
This is impressive stuff. I mean, 40 hours. I would like to have a wireless headphone to some extent. But at the same time, it's clunky and it's weird. Like, usually you think, like, new technology is going to help your life. But sometimes it just doesn't. It's not necessary at all. It's just cool, but not important. And sometimes to make things cooler, you improve the needs that you have, right? But to be truly cool and to be truly collected, you have to just slowly expand and be aware of these things. Of course, Mr. Who's the Boss can help you with that. With at least awareness. I don't know. I think I'm done. And this guy clearly seems to be on the edge, unfortunately. I'm sure he's gonna turn it around next year, right? Because he's like now super active, but that doesn't mean much, unfortunately. All right, let's reopen iJustine. I explored her a little bit, but like, we gotta keep going. Fuck yeah, dude. TikTok, let's go. She jumped on it. I'm like, yeah, I guess I am a simp. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple farmer, dude. I wish I had this version of iJustine, you know, side by side. Just the weird fucking iJustine version and the tech reviewer, you know, very serious one. It's the sexiest thing, bro. Holy shit. This is amazing. I want to give it a like. Just the vibe itself, like, there's nothing about the music video that's actually like cool, but just the vibe itself of like her trying to make jokes 13 years ago. Jesus Christ, man. Mr. Who's the Boss has to go, I think. Has to pee. Come on, iJustine. Do you really need a plumber? Oh my god. That was 6 years ago. Already so lonely, she needs a plumber. I love it. It's weird. She passes, I think. The Mario made me think about Nario. Funtendo, yeah. There's Nario. There's all kinds of rip-off versions of Nintendo characters that we can have. But only if I get sued first, because I want to do that. For making Mario cards and stuff. Mario cards. Sounds familiar. I'm not. I want to get sued, bro. This is what you're gonna get if you fucking sue me, though. Take your pick. It's for Super Mario. It's mine. It's my card. That's kind of interesting picture, by the way. How do you dodge a bullet? But clearly you can. Clearly you should be able to. Like, are everyone's reflexes super fast? I don't think so. Just like you can pull the trigger, but you have to react to yourself pulling the head's trigger. Or just slipping into a side. It's kind of crazy, man. Just this one picture. But the whole idea, like, of Marine Hawks is, like, he's spread out all over the fucking internet. You have to, like, collect his stuff. Because his channel is not fully, you know, all together. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't heard before. It seems like, I don't know. It's so weird. And if you go to his channel, actually, if he has like more than 200 songs uploaded, yeah, a lot. 130, that's a lot. And all of these are actual things, alright? Which is crazy to think, like, how do you do that much? You probably do one every 2 weeks or something. Or 2-3 weeks. 5-year-old career, by the way. It seems like. Yeah, her best song was before she hit 18, isn't it? It's crazy. This is one of those, like, creepy moments of, like, you're gonna turn 18 and your life is gonna be ruined. Just you wait. You know?
It's a pocket avatar.
World famous singer. Yeah, kind of a big deal. Just wanted to let you know that you should be nicer to Hunter. So, yeah.
Well, sorry, Katy Perry, I'm not gonna be nice to Hunter, so I'm going.
I feel like Hunter needs to be hunted and investigated. This guy is creepy, man. Anyone basically who shows up on this video, Katy Perry too? Yeah, why not? Investigation, bro. Into obliteration. Now Hunter fell fucking, you know, a part of this weird group. But it's weird. It's cringe. Be nice to Hunter. Like, anything you say in that video is absolute cringe. And if you have your self-esteem in front of the line as a man because someone else turned 18, it's like, damn, bro. Your ball's gonna get chopped off.
Katy Perry.
Again, it's just darkness, my friends. This is gonna be a dark fucking YouTube rewind, not gonna lie. There's not a lot of quality stuff to look at. I don't know. I don't know if Lee is gonna pass. Let's put her down there as an embarrassment to the galaxy. One obvious thing to do is to make a video and see her transitioning and kind of like speculating on how to stitch the story together. Immediately the vibe of like Rosé, my chosen one, is gonna have to fight the other three, but they're gonna turn into like real super villains and gonna be kind of fascinating. It's like, can the power of love defeat the three bad guys that kind of like disappointed in themselves but still can fight, you know? Shit, Rosé has pink hair and has a boyfriend in this video. Lovesick girl is like, well, if you love sick, then you fucking break up with everyone, right? No? Again, she's chosen one, but I kind of chose her, but like, it's kind of obvious. It's kind of like power pop in a way, but yeah, I mean, Korea pop is like, it's crazy, dude. It's fucking mental. But there's no material. I have to like dig into playlists and seek for albums. Their music videos are so high quality that they probably last like 4 months to create at least. Full production, 4 months. Some crazy shit, you know. No, this is garbage. It's a lot of garbage, basically. I don't know what to do with this. Well, good riddance. That's what I wanted. 3 more to go. Kira is next. As I told you, I'm like, okay, what's gonna be the spin? What's gonna be the porn category for this Nickelodeon show, bro? I think I figured out the reason why Kira has superpowers. This girl, by the way, because she's a fucking virgin and everyone is fucking around except her, and everyone's telling stories. We're gonna have a ride and stuff. Yeah, let's go, man. That's gonna be my category. But then, ugh, it's ugly. It's how am I supposed to appreciate that though? I am a virgin though. I should be able to. I guess also I have superpowers of not being an asshole, you know. I'm like because Jesus Christ, the sexual energy matrix is kind of crazy, dude. You feel like it tears you apart. You know, when you create a story and it just creates sexual energy, it's just like one of these things just devours, but makes love stronger in a way. And then you get superpowers. You know, everyone just fucking ripping shit apart. You must understand this is a good analogy because how would you sexualize a YouTube channel? Well, you start doing crazy things, you know, you start adding more references in a way, or splitting your channel into two pieces, where on one hand, again, you do crazy things to alleviate the pressure of like, oh, I'm just like a tech channel, I'm just uploading skits and comedy and or just doing music. Like, you do stupid shit for the sake of like making the mood of the channel not serious and dipping your toes into the possibilities in a way. So you have to like leverage your channel and submerge underwater. And that's like the sweet spot where weird shit happens. But where your role gets to play sexual stuff, I would say. Because usually people just do it in privacy. And you can't even suspect who are they doing with, how much time you spend with your boyfriend or whatever. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep, and that's something I have to fucking live with as a virgin. The imagination. Can you understand the struggle? I don't care how gross I am, because I'm not gross, you know? That's the problem.
Look, I'm starting to think.
Yeah, literally the only reason why cars were invented so people could get a ride. It's fucking disgusting. Like, imagine how my brain works, where I have to be a suspect for the stupid shit that people do. And I can't be a part of it because now I literally can't. I'm just not allowed. I'm too powerful now. I mean, I don't know. I set it on fire, so it's like ridiculous high value. Very promising, I would say. If we pull Nickelodeon, Thunderman are 223. So it's literally a huge difference, I would say. Or spectacular difference. However, if Kira is so fucking powerful, she can just have things next year, because her appearance in YouTube is kind of like non-existent, right? Even like it says like she has 130 videos, but she doesn't. So it's like it's all unlisted or something. Like, it's really fucking weird. So she's actually allowing Leah to breathe. But I'll just put them in the box altogether. Something might change last moment. Fuck, Ben Shapiro's. What? It's very interesting because, like, your Disney princess career is gonna determine how you behave as a person to some extent. And she's still active in the Thundermans, you know, filming. Means that, actually, this is a lot spicier than I thought. Okay, I think she's just kind of like normal and will not get kicked out whatsoever. Interesting. Just another thought. Alright, Pokemon. I had to explore a little bit deeper with Kira because, like, I didn't. I neglected her existence as well. It's kind of funny. I guess that's pretty ironic. There's no Pokemon Tom Cruise meme, but they have the same fucking weird ass smile. Jesus Christ. Just you wait, guys. Look at this shit. Such a weird smile, dude.
Relationship, and if I had a relationship, I would want it to just be like between me.
Yeah, it feels like she's cringing at the idea of people caring about her relationship. Which is understandable. Like, the reason why I'm hated is because I actually interact with these fucking idiots. You know, the same way they want you to interact with the outside world, so to know, to make it feel like Pokemon is like closer, and you know her standards, and you know what she likes, and you can manipulate her relationship. Now you can jump in because there's a string attached somewhere in the world. So instead of just having a person of like Pokemon, you can start spreading rumors and diseases basically because she has a string attached. Oh my god, let's find that. Oh my god. Let's try and cut it. All these fucking insects start searching for it. It's weird, bro. That's why you get hated, because you have something they want. That's why you become a super attractive. Just the moment you get attention, it doesn't matter what kind. It's just you know, it's not necessarily good. You have to, you know, make them give up on this thing and appreciate it and collect the good stuff and not the bad stuff. Am I talking about bacteria on your body? Probably as well. I don't know. People get very small when they're not influential whatsoever. Very tiny. The reason why people hate me, I extend my tentacles more and more and branch them out so many ways. And it's like, ha ha, ha ha, and then I fucking strangle them if I don't like them. Seemingly. Because they don't fucking talk to me. The only reason why they can't talk is they're probably just in the strangulation mode, or constantly in that mode, hoping for an escape. The funny thing is, you don't even intend these things to happen, but the more you draw some lines, all of a sudden someone gets tangled in your fucking world. Just because they're so pathetic.
Same like 100 frames.
Oh man, the fucking or low quality people, just holy shit. Skip, man. It's still darkness, alright? Pokemon still fucking has to play with dirt. You saw a pig, she's playing with dirt, basically. A pig that's probably dressed as a fucking thief. You know, some weird shit, bro. Yeah, I don't...
My favorite part of these videos is just watching people to see if
I don't think it's relevant. What she's doing. Honestly, it's very simple ending, right? Except there's magic in the air. Is Mr. Who's the Boss gonna be saved? I'll just rest in the background, put this on, see how it goes. Reset the timer, so we know. The finale. Mr. Who's the Boss on the line. Yes, you though, I'm still alive, bro. A good song over here. The like button is too far away. It's already 100. I think I skipped a few though. Probably just listen to like 15.
From the beginning, no, I know that this is the end.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be the end. I will complete my quest and then it's gonna be over. I still need to sleep though. You can't sleep with music on. It's impossible. Oh, new Talon Brawl. Me Explorer. They don't differentiate between songs and just melodies, bro. Which is pretty fucking stupid. If I'm looking for that sort of stuff. Ugh. This is why I'm obsessed with labeling things. I'm obsessed with it. I have to explain to the audience exactly what the video is about. I have to use all the fucking letters available for the title. I just have to. I guess I'm hoping that some kind of artist is gonna stand out. That's it. But there's not a lot of hope. I think Mr. Who's the Boss is gonna survive. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Marine Hoxley is just the highlight of the whole fucking playlist. I gotta fucking shut it down and not worry about it. Pokey and Blackpink are out. And they get to even share a pie. I want to see what happens. This is a fucking giant pie. I have to shrink it a little bit because I was sleeping. Holy shit, man. What's gonna happen now? Look at this fucking multiplier, dude. It's gonna be insanity. It's gonna turn yellow very soon. From green to yellow. The fuck? 35. I wish I knew the total multiplier, to be honest. That would be fun. I sort of can tell. Right? Yellow. Fucking fireworks, bro. Slow down because everyone is at 50%. Pathetic. Fucking eat cake. Alright, it's over. Alright, see you guys, wait. Holy shit. Battle for top 100 is over. There is again a bonus round, but it's quite different. Boom. Alright, see you guys next time.